be a film?
I think I was. I mean, I think I probably imagine things, but maybe because I'm a TV reporter as well. I always imagine things in a very cinematic fashion. So I think always when I've written anything, I've thought very visually. I think probably write quite visually as well. So the transition to screenwriting didn't feel like that much of a big transition. So yeah, no, I certainly did. I mean, you're writing a story that has to work first and foremost as a novel, but I really wanted something that was going to have the sense of scale that would really work on the big screen.
There's been many films which touch that subject. And how would you say to people who haven't seen the film, how is this film different from this?
I think there have been lots of films. Actually, not many for certainly not a good one for a very long time. The last really good one was maybe In the Name of the Father or Crying Game, and it must be 20 years ago now. I think if you like that German film, The Lives of Others, which was, if you'd said to anyone, I'm going to make a film about the Stasi in a rather grim-looking East Germany, I'd love to have heard the conversation with the financiers about that one. They would have said, no thanks very much. That's got about as much commercial appeal as watching paint dry, and yet it went on to be a massive box office success. And I think the lesson of that is that people like well-made, well-thought-out, quality thrillers, and Hollywood doesn't make those anymore. It makes lots of good films in their own way and some really bad films in their own way, but it doesn't make, I don't think, well-thought-out, old-fashioned storytelling. This is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to tell a simple story about a small group of characters caught up in an extraordinary situation. We're trying to find the drama and the thrill in that, and so I hope that works.
And what would be your dream reaction from the audience? How would you like people to feel when they leave the cinema?
Well, we kind of got premiered first in Sundance, then we had our European premiere in Berlin. It's quite weird because in Sundance, everyone said, oh, well, if you get a standing ovation, you're doing fine. And literally, no one, we had 1,200 people in the cinema, no one had seen it up until that point, except James, myself, and maybe the producer, Chris. And we went in, and of course, it was kind of stunned silence at the end, because the end is, it's quite dramatic, shall we say. And we thought, oh God, this hasn't quite worked. And then we kind of, we got all the reviews, and we read all the reaction on Twitter, which was amazing. So I think, people were stunned into silence, which hopefully is good. So hopefully that'll be people's reaction, not to give anything away.
Quite a few journalists who also are writers.
Yeah.
But not many of them become screenwriters. So, and now that you became a screenwriter, what's your next ambition?
I might just stop there for a while. There are a few actually. I'm sort of had lunch with Robert Harris the first time the other day. He's one of my big heroes in the world. He's a brilliant novelist, was a fantastic political journalist, a brilliant columnist, and is also an absolutely incredible screenwriter. So I suppose if I had an idol, a sort of guiding star of someone I'm maybe trying to emulate a bit, it's Robert, and he's a very intelligent, thoughtful, nice man as well. So he's a top guy. So it has been done before, and you just got to make up your own rules and do what's in front of you and do what you want to do, what you find interesting. We're all seeking an interesting life, really. That's generally why we came to journalism. So whichever interesting route I can take, I will.
Well, thank you so much for your time.